quick heads up, we're giving away $100 to one subscriber. To join, just subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and watch this video till the end. We'll randomly choose one winner. We're doing one giveaway every month, so don't miss out. Now let's dive into today's game-changing story. The race to build the future is on, and two nations are stepping onto the global stage with powerful megaprojects that aim to reshape the 21st century. On one side, the United States, a country known for its iconic infrastructure and massive investments in modernization. On the other, India, an emerging superpower rising at lightning speed with bold, game-changing developments. But here's the big question. When it comes to megaprojects, who is truly leading? Today, we compare 5 of the most ambitious projects from India and the US in head-to-head in transport, energy, urban development, and more. Let's find out who's building smarter, faster, and bigger. Number 1. The bullet train battle. Let's start with one of the most powerful symbols of modern infrastructure: high-speed rail. In the US, the long-awaited California high-speed rail is under construction. Designed to connect San Francisco to Los Angeles, this train is expected to travel at speeds up to 320 kilometers per hour, reducing the journey time to under 3 hours. But this ambitious project has been plagued by delays, lawsuits, and skyrocketing costs, from an initial $33 billion to over $100 billion. Only limited segments have been built so far, and completion dates keep getting pushed back. Now let's look at India's Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train, a joint project with Japan using Shinkansen technology. The line will stretch 508 kilometers, with trains reaching 320 kilometers per hour, similar to California's. India's project broke ground in 2017, and despite land acquisition issues, is now pushing full steam ahead, with several viaducts and stations already under construction. Both nations are trying to bring bullet trains to reality, but while California's project crawls, India's is accelerating and may become operational before the US version even leaves the station. From trains, we shift to towers. Who reaches higher? Let's find out. Number 2. The skyscraper showdown. Skyscrapers aren't just buildings, they're national statements. In this round, we compare 2 vertical giants. India brings the World 1 Tower in Mumbai, aiming to be the tallest residential tower in the world, reaching 280 meters with over 117 floors. Though construction started in 2011, delays and regulatory issues slowed progress. As of now, parts of the complex are operational, but the original height plans were reduced due to airspace concerns. Meanwhile, in the United States, we have the One World Trade Center in New York City, a 541-meter beacon of freedom and resilience. Completed in 2013, it's the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere and includes office space, a public observatory, and cutting-edge security features. While World 1 represents India's rising luxury market, One World Trade stands as a symbol of rebirth. In sheer height, innovation, and completion, the US takes this round, but India's skyline is evolving fast. Now we go from concrete to solar panels, and this next battle is all about energy. Number 3. The solar superpower clash. Renewable energy is no longer a trend, it's a race. And here, India makes a stunning play with the Bhadla solar park. Located in Rajasthan, this solar farm covers over 14,000 acres, roughly the size of Manhattan, and generates 2.25 gigawatts of power. That's enough to supply electricity to millions of homes. The dry climate and intense sunlight make it an ideal location for year-round solar generation. Now let's turn to the US, home to the Solar Star project in California, one of the largest in North America. With over 1.7 million solar panels, it produces around 579 megawatts, enough to power over 250,000 homes. Impressive, but still less than Bhadla. And India isn't stopping there. With ambitious government plans like the International Solar Alliance, the country aims to become a global leader in clean energy exports. In terms of scale and impact, India clearly leads this round, pushing aggressively toward a green future. But energy isn't enough. The cities of tomorrow are already being built today. Let's explore the next face-off: smart cities. Number 4. Smart cities showdown. Urban development is where future economies take shape. And in India, that future is taking form in Gift City, the Gujarat International Finance Tech City. Built from scratch on the banks of the Sabarmati River, Gift City is India's first operational greenfield smart city. It offers zero-waste zones, automated waste collection, district cooling systems, and dedicated fintech and trade hubs, all wrapped in a high-tech, tax-friendly environment designed to rival Singapore and Dubai. Across the ocean, the U.S. offers its own urban marvel, Hudson Yards in New York City. This is America's largest private real estate development, with over $25 billion invested into ultra-modern towers, high-end condos, smart infrastructure, and even an artistic centerpiece, the Vessel. Hudson Yards blends luxury, technology, and sustainability in one of the world's most expensive cities. So, who wins this round? India's Gift City is younger, leaner, and more futuristic in ambition. But Hudson Yards is already a thriving mixed-use hub in one of the world's top metros. Call this one a tie, depending on whether you value bold innovation or elite execution. Now let's hit the road, because the final round is all about highways. Number 5, the highway to the future. India's answer to logistical transformation lies in the Bharatmala project, a $120 billion plan to build over 83,000 kilometers of new roads, including expressways, border corridors, and economic zones. One of its crown jewels, the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, a 1,386 kilometers greenfield corridor designed to cut travel time between the two cities from 24 hours to under 12. It features smart traffic systems, wildlife crossings, and dedicated lanes for electric vehicles. On the U.S. side, we look at the Interstate 11 project, a strategic new highway corridor connecting Phoenix, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada, with future plans to extend to Canada and Mexico as part of the NAFTA corridor vision. Meanwhile, the I-69 corridor, dubbed the NAFTA Superhighway, is being upgraded to enhance trade and mobility across multiple states in the Midwest and South. Both nations are betting big on road networks, but India's aggressive timeline and scale give it a noticeable edge here, aiming to build what took the US decades in just a few years. Number 6, the space race. Earth to orbit. From roads and rails to the final frontier, no megaproject race is complete without looking at space. Here, India and the United States are making bold moves to claim their place among the stars. Let's start with India's Gaganyaan mission, the country's first human spaceflight program. Launched by ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, this ambitious project aims to send a 3-member crew into low Earth orbit for up to 7 days. Originally slated for 2022, the mission has faced delays due to the pandemic, but testing is back on track with successful space capsule and escape system trials. Gaganyaan is a $1.4 billion investment that will make India only the 4th country, after the US, Russia, and China, to independently send humans into space. And the mission is not just about symbolism. It's a stepping stone toward long-term goals like a space station and deep space exploration. Meanwhile, the United States is aiming even higher, literally. NASA's Artemis program plans to return humans to the moon, including the first woman and the first person of color. Artemis 1, the uncrewed test mission, successfully orbited the moon in 2022. Artemis 2 and 3 will follow, with a moon landing expected later this decade. And it doesn't stop there. NASA, in collaboration with private players like SpaceX, plans to establish a sustainable lunar base and eventually reach Mars. The scale and budget? Massive. The Artemis program is projected to cost over $93 billion by 2025, dwarfing most national space programs. But here's the interesting part. India is spending less but achieving more with each dollar. Its Mars orbiter mission, for example, cost less than the Hollywood movie Gravity. ISRO is known for frugality and innovation, which could make it a key player in the increasingly commercialized space sector. In this round, the US clearly leads in terms of scale, vision, and ambition, but India is catching up fast with cost-effective precision and a growing international reputation. The stars are not the limit anymore. They're just the beginning. Who's winning the megaproject race? So after 5 rounds of face-offs, trains, towers, solar farms, smart cities, and highways, who's winning the megaproject race between India and the USA? The United States has the legacy, the money, and the engineering expertise. But India is the rising disruptor, building faster and cheaper with a sense of urgency driven by population and economic growth. India is scaling up solar, investing in smart cities, modernizing transport, and going all in on logistics, showing signs of becoming a future infrastructure superpower. Meanwhile, the US is battling political gridlock and aging infrastructure, but it still leads in innovation, resilience, and symbolic megaprojects. In truth, both nations are shaping the future in different ways, and the world is watching. So now we turn to you. Who do you think is winning the megaproject race? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more global engineering battles right here on the Knowledge Hub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.